Let's fix this 0.
Be sure the power is off and remove the motor cable. Before we open up the hub, just a heads up, it's best not to rest the wheel on the axle on the other side because that could push the motor up. Unscrew the housing on the motor cable side of the wheel. A fine tool will be needed initially to start prying under the housing. In 3 out of 3 cases, we found our detached magnet resting here on a screw. That magnet is supposed to be in this recessed area where there appears to have been glue at one time. Magnets have polarity, and which end goes up matters for this purpose. We thought we saw glue residue on the backside of the magnet, which was a good indicator. Before gluing the magnet back on in that position, we experimented by pressing the magnet back into one of the tighter recessed areas. Then we placed the housing back on the wheel without screwing it on. We plugged in the wheel, turned the power on, made sure that the power assist was off, set the power setting to 0, and then spun the wheel to see if the speedometer worked. If not, we flipped the magnet over and tried again. We spun the wheel in our hand with one person holding the axle and the other person spinning the wheel. Before our next step, we used a Sharpie to put an X on the upside of the magnet so we wouldn't lose track. Once you have confirmed the magnet orientation, be sure to clean both surfaces with alcohol, and then dry the alcohol off on both parts. The magnets were glued back in place using this glue. It's permanent and works really well. We actually used about 1/4 the glue seen in this video. You don't want to lift the magnet up too high. Once in place, firmly press down to get the magnet seated as low as possible. Here is the sensor that reads the magnet as it rotates around the hub. Place the housing back on the hub and screw it on. Use a small amount of Loctite, same as they did.